Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vinay and we like watching anime. My favorite anime is One Piece, but we react to everything: action, horror, comedy, thriller, slice of life, rom-com, deep, dark, and bizarre animes as well. And continuing on that theme, we are watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. We are on part 2, Back to Tendency. We are done with Phantom Blood and we are on road to Stone Ocean, I guess. Well, the part 7. I want to be able to watch part 7 when it comes out, and I'm eagerly waiting for it. For those of you who are new here, this channel reacts to lots of other animes as well. And if you want to see the reaction to part 1 of JoJo and previous episodes of this part, there's a link in the description for the playlist and all the other animes that I've been watching. Hopefully, you enjoy it. So, it's been a long time since we've caught up with JoJo. We are on episode, I think part 2, episode 11, and in general, it's just episode 20th. But this has become quite interesting because we now know who has the red Aja stone, the great Aja stone. We know that there was a fight. We've seen the fight between these incredible creatures, part vampires, I don't know, some sort of supernatural entities that these people are. And I'm talking about Cars, Wamuu, and SEDC, and all of these people had some amazing abilities. Well, one of them at least had. SADC was used to control heat, Wamuu controlled wind, and now Cars controls one of the greatest elements and light. And I think people who can control these elements are much stronger. Apart from the fact, not only this guy can also, I mean, he's also smart. He's one of the smartest person in their own clan, let's say, and he considers Santana to be nothing. So we know how they eliminated Hamon tribe. We know that science doesn't do well with them, as seen in the last episode, because our German super soldier was broken into pieces very easily. So science not going to work against them. Um, we did actually got the win, let's say, because Jojo is definitely smart. He always thinks out of the box, and he was able to outwit Cars. He was able to outwit Cars, but we know that Sun is their weakness, and we know where Cars is. We know the only way to get rid of them is to get rid of Cars, so that nobody comes after the stone, the great stone of Aja, and they don't become, I don't know, immortal. These people are already like way stronger than just normal human beings, like multiple times. They can tolerate bullets. They don't have any effect on them by bullets, by guns, I don't know, by explosions. They can still regenerate. So I don't know what kind of power they will get if they get into this Aegis Stone. We also know that Kars is the creator of these masks, so he's the ultimate life being, and he will become incredibly difficult to defeat if he gets a hand on that stone. So last episode ended on some battle between, well, some misunderstanding, some difficulties between Caesar and uh, Jojo, because Jojo said we have to wait. So did Lisa, instead of falling into the trap where Cars is, but Caesar wants to eliminate him as soon as possible. And I think that's the reason he's going to suffer defeat in this episode. So let's find out if that is true. You're watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, episode 10 of Battle Tendency. Episode 11 of Battle Tendency.
イタリア人らしい家族を大切にする頼りがいのある父。
Okay.
シーザーの理想の男だった。10歳の時、何の理由も言わずマリオは失踪した。母親はすでに亡く、残された生活費も遠い親戚に騙し取られた。シーザーは性格が荒れ、自分たちを捨てた父親を憎むようになる。どうせ女でも作っていい気に暮らしてとる。見つけ出してぶっ殺してやる。シーザーは青春と未来を捨てた。盗み、強盗、喧嘩、放火。
Oh, wow.
犯罪は殺人だけ。大人のヤクザにさえ恐れられた。小僧、貴様シーザーとか言ったら、名字は何てんだ。せえなんてね。てめえさてはイタリア人じゃねえな。イタリア人は生を誇りにする。喧嘩をするときは、まずレンチで相手を。
Oh, wow.
動けなくなった後の一撃。
Oh, did he learn Hamon? Wow. So he's a prodigy. Found his father.
小僧その宝石に触るんじゃない貴様なんだこの壁は
Oh.
近づくなこれは罠だシーザーにはさっぱりわからなかった50年前祖父ウィルエイ・ゼペリが石仮面のために斬死したこともその意志を受け継いで波紋の修行に生涯をかけた父マリオがこの遺跡を発見し
Oh no, he was a good person.
世界中を旅していたこともこの時のシーザーにはわからないことだった若者よ頼みであるこのことをベネチアにいるリサリサという女性に話してくれ対抗できるのは彼女しかいない壁に取り込まれているせいかシーザーが成長したせいかマリオは
It's just literally absorbing them.
シーザーは理解した父はこんな恐ろしいことに息子を巻き込みたくなかったから黙って家を出た
Oh. Damn. The Trinity is ruthless, guys. Even when they are just normal statues. Well, that was a quick backstory with Caesar. So, the typical childhood that he had. Eh, see, I don't understand. Maybe I'm not there yet, but the father just left without a word. Had he just told them, like, oh, hey, I'm gonna be going at least to one person, to Caesar, because he was clearly the oldest person there. Had he told him that, hey, you're gonna have to manage the family while I'm gone, and I'll be coming back, I don't know when, but he soon probably will come back, or he will try to meet you guys as like whenever he gets time. But I guess that's it. That isn't the thing anymore. That causes him like that caused Caesar to grow up being like hating his own father, doesn't know what his mission was and what his family did and what his grandfather actually died for. He knew nothing about it. So how is he supposed to be like accepting of the fact that what his father did? And then the day he found out what the story was, uh, his father didn't even recognize him, guys. He recognized his father immediately, but his father never didn't recognize him at all. So I at this point, who's in the wrong? Like he was doing it for the right reason, like his father was doing it for the right reason, Mario. But I think had he had told Caesar or at least somebody else, like Lisa for that matter, that oh hey, please manage my kids while I'm gone. Like you can clearly see that his family used them and got all their wealth. So he lived in poverty. He had to become his own route, become a delinquent, and lived a life of a criminal. So was that really the best choice that he had? I don't know. But given a moment's notice, maybe he can come back a little bit later and explain some stuff to them. That didn't happen. So if any one of you have some idea of why that is happening, maybe give me a clue. But I can see why Caesar grew up hating his own family. Like,
そうだったのか
might be just valid
シ
reason.
ーザーの誤解から来る憎しみの深さはそのまま父への一族への誇りの高さとなったのですそしてシーザーは父の後を継ぎ波紋の修行に入りました
Ah, yeah, I just forgot.
シーザーの親父の仇すまなかったなシーザーお前の一族への気持ちに悪口なんか言ったりしてそんなお前が罠があるのを知っててあえて戦うというのならカーズを倒す作戦も必ずある気が変わったぜ昼間決戦を挑むというなら俺も一緒に乗り込むぜ
It might be too late by the time JoJo reaches there.
昨夜降った雪に足跡が一つ
Huh. Cars knows. Cars is like, yeah, come on in, bitch.
こいつは今何か見えたようだったが目の錯覚かいや違う錯覚じゃねえ
Oh, that's Wamuu.
なんだこいつは
That's Wamuu.
また消えた見えたり消えたりしかしいる5メートル以内のどこかにいるカーズの新しい術かいや太陽がこんなに照りつけているのに奴が外に出られるわけはない
That is definitely Wamuu.
中国憲法の構えであるもちろんシーザーは憲法を習ったわけではないが獅子の力を抜きどこの方向からの攻撃にもスピードとリズムを失わぬ防御体制を本能的に取ったのであるシーザー何をしている一人でホテルが入るなど無謀近づくな師範代俺は今中へ入るどころか一歩も動け扉入り口を中心に何かが潜んでいるなんだとわしには何にも見え
Go on.
足跡が一つだけ跳躍したんだ空中から攻撃してくるぞ
Oh, that is amazing.
なんてことだ。今のはワムーだ。
Wamuu
ワムー
is
が
a
戦争を
smart
始め
fighter,
た。
guys.
だがなぜかワムーが太陽の下に出てくるなんて。
He might not be able to go out for long distances, but he can still come out anytime he wants.
あの減らず口を叩くとっぽい男は
Wow.
ジョジョ。そう成長したらしいな。エシリス様を倒した奴はどこにいる。そうだ、ワムーのモードは風。あの透明の正体は風だ。奴の胸のあたりから管が。空気が出ている。わずかでも目に見えるのは水分を含んでいるからか。そうだ。ワムーは自分の体の周りに。
He's not even interested in Caesar.
おそらくそれは光の屈折現象。その水蒸気がスーツとなって太陽光線を屈折させ、体を光から守っているんだ。
Why does he even need the redstone of Asia at this point?
ジョジョはいないらしいな。貴様はシャボン玉を使うシーザーとか言ったな。今の身のこなしから判断すると相当に修行を積み成長したと見え
A
る。
warrior's intuition.
いいだろう。まずこのワムーに殺されるしか。
Oh, what a word to say. Nice.
俺の精神テンションは今、貧民が一斉に戻っている。父が貴様らの罠に殺されたあの当時だ。
Yeah.
残忍。その俺が貴様を倒すぜ。貴様の肩
Ooh.
にシャボンを吹き飛ばす。だなんて安心するなよ。風を突っ切るシャボンもある。じいさんセベリが使ったというハモンカッターの応用編。シャボンカッター。
Wow.
円盤状に変形したシャボンカッター。
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work against him.
ワムー、貴様の風のプロテクターはまるで換気扇よ。身を守るどころか逆に俺のシャボンを吸い込んでいくぜ。
Nice. Nice.
強さは予想以上に成長しておる。このハモン使いめ。あった。ホテルの中へ逃し忘れる。
Oh, nice.
足を加え、体勢が崩れたところをすかさずハモン蹴りで攻撃してやる。
Nah, I think that's a trap. That's a trap.
シーザーは仰天
That's
した。
a trap.
普通足をすくわれたら転ぶまいとする。日光からホテル内に逃れようとすればなおさら転べない。しかしワムーは逆に思いっきりのけぞ。
Oh, awesome. Nice.
奴はただの不死身の怪物ではない。
He's a warrior.
に対する勘のされ、怪物にして戦闘の天才だ。
Nice.
だが、シャボンカッターでかなりのハモンダメージを受けたはず。今こそ好機、賞賛ある。俺にはホテル内で勝利する作戦がある。
This is so fun. All right, this I don't know if you've not seen the last episode. We briefly talked about how any of these users, any of this supernatural creatures, like let's say cars or Wamu, I personally believe that they don't need the redstone of Asia to just go out in public. Like, look at Wamu. He can cloak himself in wind and just literally move out as if nothing's happening. The sun will never um, damage him. I think the same way, because cars can control light. I still think that can also do something similar and even better because it's literally light and that's what harms them. So I think cars can do it much better than Wamu can. He just doesn't, he just chooses not to. I think he just wants a permanent solution and not like something that he has to use every time. Like maybe this won't work in a situation where they find themselves to be unconscious because like then they are not in control and then they can get damaged by the sun. But we did talk about this, that they can cloak themselves and they can still go out in the sun, in any kind of sun, no matter what. So they're technically immortal anyway. It's just the scientist, the brain in his mind is like, you know what? No, this is not working for me. This is not the right solution because in situations like this where they are fighting or where they are in a scenario where they lose control over their ability to control that particular element, at least in certain sections in their bodies, like that will get damaged, and that's a permanent damage that they cannot repair. At least that's what we thought. And that's what Wamu is doing. He is amazing. He's not only a great warrior, he's also a good smack talker. That was an amazing quote. We'll remember that. And in all fairness, I don't think Caesar is going to be able to defeat Wamuu. He would he might have had a chance when he was outside, but inside that's not possible. I just think that he might be able to damage him just to the point where he is like he gets weakened to fight against JoJo, but that's all. This is just intuition. This is just based on the knowledge and the experience of all the animes that I've watched so far. I just don't think Caesar is going to be the one to defeat JoJo. To defeat what am I saying? Caesar is going to be the one to defeat Wamuu because that's JoJo's part. If he stays alive, he'll play a crucial part in defeating Cars. If he doesn't, it might be the same situation how Zeppeli transferred over his whole life energy to JoJo, and then JoJo became this immensely strong and powerful person, and even better at controlling his hormone. And that might happen here with JoJo as well. But is that going to be a good choice? I don't know. We'll just see. We'll find out. But that was a nice fight.
俺の全神経が今研ぎ澄まされている。肌で微妙な空気の動きまでも分かるほどに近人界時代のビリビリした感覚だ。それに呼吸のリズムは正常、汗もかかねえ。最高の波紋を狙えるぜ。メッシーナ師範代。
He get converted already? What? Wamu's hair is blue?
姿を現したな。ワム。
Oh, sorry. Wamu's hair is not blue. Wamu's hair is white.
いない。メッシーナもシーザーもすでにホテル内に入ってしまったのか。
これは
Too late. Too late to the party.
シャボンラッチャー。聞かぬと言ったの。
Oh.
シャボンキャッター。逃がすか。逃げも隠れもせん。
He can use space. Oh, calm and composed.
シャボンキャッター。くらえ割る。シャボンキャッター。グライディング。
Wow. I think that arrogance is gonna cost him. Or that confidence.
もう有無を言わせん。
There you go.
神様、おっと待ちな。周りをよく見ろ。今までのシャボンカッターはすでにシャボンレンズとなって対空していたぜ。レンズ。そして貴様がぶち砕いた壁の穴はいわばカメラ開きっぱなしのシャッターのようなもの。
Oh. Is he gonna send sunlight inside? Wow.
ホテル内へ。もう動けない。貴様はフィルムだ。写真のフィルムだ。
That was smart.
再び風のプロテクターをそうはさせん。今度こそ直接波紋を流し込んでとどめだ。一点、そして一瞬、ほんの一点の視覚だった。レンズの光にシーザーの体が影となった一点。
Yeah, that's his downfall.
一瞬を逃さなかった。シーザーはワムーが戦闘の天才だということを再び思い知らされた。風のモード、神綱嵐。
Oh no. No. Why?
ということシーザーが
Oh.
なんと強力に成長したものよ。
One moment.
久しく満足なる戦いだった。波紋の戦士よ。そして危なかった。もし俺のモードがお前の波紋レンズを吹き飛ばせる風でなかったなら、貴様のレンズからの日光をどうやって防いでいたかわからない。
And that is why Cars is stronger.
そしてもし風のモードを利用しないカーズ様が先にここでお前と出会い戦っていたのなら、負けるはずはないにせよ。私以上の苦戦とダメージを強いられていたであろう。
Yep. Oh. Oh. He's not done yet.
無駄だ。貴様はもはや立ち上がれるような肉体ではない。モード神綱嵐はお前の筋肉や血管をズタズタにしてしまった。やめろ。勝負はついた。もはや微量の波紋さえ慣れておらん。 見ろ、それほどの多量の出血。
Ah,
つまり、もうお前は助からない。やめろ。さらばだ。お前の命は今終わった。
you can see Wamuu is a warrior there.
何？
Oh, he went for that. That's for JoJo.
入りのピアス。なぜ貴様が？死ぬのは怖くねえ。だが俺は誇り高きゼベリ家の男だ。その血統を受け継いでいる。こんなこと人間でねえ貴様なんかに喋ったもわからねえだろうかな。父さんはこの俺を息子と知らなくても自分の命を犠牲にして救ってくれた。じいさんもジョジョの祖父ジョナサンのために波紋の力を与えて死んでいったというぜ。だから俺だってなんかしなくちゃ。
You didn't have to though.
あの世に行けねえぜ。俺が最後に見せるのは代々受け継いだ未来に託すゼペリ魂だ。人間の魂だ。ジョジョ、俺の最後の波紋だぜ。受け取ってくれ。
Oh,
シーザーの声だ。聞こえたか？シーザーだ。
聞こえた。まさかシーザーが。
シーザー。
oh, he gets crushed as well. Oh.
奴の血で作ったシャボン玉か。
Oh.
こう見ると最後の波紋を絞り切ったようだ。仲間のため、これを残すため、さっきは波紋を込めず俺を殴ったのか。
I don't think he's gonna be able to. Oof.
人間のように戦士になったからではない。俺にとって強い戦士こそ真理。勇者こそ友であり尊敬する者。俺はお前のことを永遠に記憶の片隅に。
Respect.
シーザー。
Respect for Wamuu, guys.
シャボン玉のように華麗で儚き男よ。
Oh, that was a messed up fight, guys. Oh. All right. You have three of the most talented Harmon users, if not the only Harmon users, in the entirety of this JoJo world at one place, right? And we haven't seen Lisa's talent yet, but still, JoJo is still as powerful. He was able to defeat SCDC. If JoJo and Caesar had both came together, here at least, they would have been able to fight Wamuu without sacrificing somebody. I think 2-on-1 would have been an amazing fight, and they would have just annihilated. If not, that would have been a much easier win. If you get what I'm saying. But all JoJo wanted to do, all Lisa wanted to do was wait it out. Wait it out. Like, this seems like a trap. We're not going to fall for the trap. We're going to go ahead with our own plans where we are in control and not the enemies. Like, does that make sense, guys? Why is this one small thing not getting into the head of the likes of Caesar, who was at this point a smart person? Like, he wasn't some dumb idiot who just walked into a trap if he wants to. He was a smart person. All JoJo wanted to do was wait it out. I don't know why he didn't do that. They could have done it. Like, I guess revenge is important, but like, how? Like, what good could possibly come out of that? They could have avoided this simple. He could have avoided this simple death for no reason. He died, and not only that, he fought against Wamuu, and he won technically 90% of the fight. And then at one end moment where he was like, "Oh, I was so sure that I am winning this," he lost it. All it took for Wamuu was one attack that he had already shown the devastating power of that attack to just lose the fight, lose the not just lose the fight, but lose his life as well. And then he creates this gesture for JoJo that he's gonna be able to save him, and then JoJo is going to fighting off Wamuu. I mean, yes, it's sentimental, it's respectful, but like, was that really necessary, guys? Again, that's what I think. But if you think something else, let me know. But respect for Wamuu, because he is a proud warrior. He he made sure that even though that his direct promise or that pact or whatever he challenged Jojo for or whatever Jojo challenged him for, that was with him one on one, he let go of that. He knew that somebody sacrificed their life for something important, and like he still believes like he can defeat Jojo, and I think he still can. Like not to mention, did you see him mention that cars might have ended up worse in this fight here? Because hey, it's so close to sun, and it would have been a devastating trap. It would have backfired on him if that was his trap. If Wamo was not here, cars might have been in a worse situation, and maybe Jojo would have been able to eliminate him right then and there. But hey, that's just Wamo. Hey, I think Wamo is a better warrior, but he's not a more intelligent creature than Cars is. I think Cars knows how to use his power much better in general way, but not in like just warrior sort of way. Like you can see Cars was also using his powers amazingly well. And he's also a little bit of a freak, like crazy person. You see him how he laughed in the last episode. I think I think Cars will be a more difficult opponent to defeat than Wamu is. And Wamu, I think this is just going to be a straightforward 1v1 fight. Now, I expected Caesar to die, so I'll not die. I expected him to get defeated, so I'm not exactly sad about this. Like, this is the outcome. You are charging into a trap, you will fall for it. And something terrible, something is going to go wrong here. But that's what happened. He didn't listen. So, learn from him, guys. Don't fall for traps. Wait it out, have your own control over situations, and then do things that you want to do. That's your takeaway from JoJo. It's strange because this is like a bizarre show and gives you like certain teachings in life or something like that. But hey, now it's time for JoJo to fulfill its promise and defeat Wamuu. I'm not sure if JoJo will take that antidote ring and use it because given that I'm not sure if he has some sort of pride. I think JoJo will not take it. He will wait until he defeats Wamuu to take that thing. But since Caesar sacrificed his life and his last hormone to get it from Wamuu, I think he might accept it as a gift and use it on himself and then fight one on one against Wamuu. I don't know. I don't know what Lisa is doing at this point. She's supposed to be the teacher, so shouldn't she be fighting alongside their students? If three of them came together in this castle, it would have been such an easy fight. Messina wouldn't even have to die. I don't even know if he's dead anymore, but he turned into zombie or something like that. They might absorb him. Crazy.
もしシーザーって大声で呼んだのに返事が返ってこなかったな。シーンとした静寂だけだったらってそれが恐ろしかった。認めたくなかった。だから呼ばなかった。でも今わかった。今のシャボンの波紋の感覚で全てがわかった。シーザーは今さっきここで死んだ。シーザーの野郎、全く最後の最後までキザな野郎だぜ。こんな置き土産までしていくなんてよ。シーザー、おめえどこだ？どこに眠っている？
Stop it, Jojo.
シーザーを悲しむのも探すことも許しません。これで向こうも2人、我々も2人、2対2。しかしあの点々と続く血を見ると、ワムーはシーザーからかなりダメージを受けたようです。すでに敵地に入ったからには、このまま決戦を挑むまで。ジョジョ、いいですね。その解毒剤を飲んだら奥へ奴を追います。こ
の女、シーザーのために涙一つ流さねえのか。
Nah, she's crying.
リサリサ先生、タバコ逆さだぜ。リサリサは先生だ。わざと冷酷さを装っている。今、一番泣き叫びたいのは彼女の方だ。女神のごとく慕われていたし、付き合いも俺以上に長いんだからな。俺にも感情を抑えろってことか。シーザー、おめえが表する自分勝手なこのジョジョが今相手の気持ちを読んでこともあろうか思いやったぜ。少しは成長したから。だがな、奴らに対してはとことん鬼になってやるぜ。おめえの心、確かに受け取った。
Whoa. Ugh. Oh.
シーザーか、そこに。シーザー。
I think some walls are about to come down now. Oh, that's poetic. You see the cross?
しかし二人は感情を抑えきれなかった。ジョジョは叫んだシーザーの名を。リサリサは流した悲しみの涙を。けれどもシーザーの名を呼んでも帰ってくるのは残酷な静寂だけ。シーザーは死んだのだ。ジョジョとリサリサは静寂によってこの事実を実感した。その身尽きてもその魂は死なず。シーザー・ゼベリ、ここに眠る。
Yep. It's not like we didn't expect it. It was bound to happen. So I'm not exactly very sad. We saw his progress. We knew he was much like he used Hamon much in a much better way than Jojo did. And Jojo, like that bubble thing is crazy. Like I haven't seen anybody use bubble the same way that Caesar did. So hats off to him for creating that technique, using it in such a fierce way to damage Wamuu, who can control wind. And I don't know what I can say anymore. I think I've said so much stuff. I think he just should have waited for and come together with Jojo and Lisa. At least try to convince them that, hey, look, I think we can do this together. This is 3-on-1. 3-on-2 at least. We can do it much easily. If it's not even 3-on-2, it's 4-on-2 if you include Machina, and he's also a good Harmon user. So that would have been a much easier fight. I don't think he had to die, but hey, they made it a little bit poetic. He's resting below a cross, and hey, he also ended up saving Jojo by giving him the antidote for his poison that is inside his body. So that's nice. That's cool. We got that. And now, next episode, we might see the fight between Jojo and Wamuu. I don't think Lisa is going to be involved in this fight. And if she does, I don't know how she will contribute to that fight. Like, I think Lisa is more of a protector of the Asia Stone than a fighter. And if somebody wants to, in all fairness, she didn't manage to do that as well. So, guys, what is she doing at this point? Like, she trained Jojo and Caesar, she trained Machina and the other guy. She managed to mess up her own secretary against SCDC and I don't know what else. So far, she's not been the most useful person here, at least. And we'll see what she can do in the next episode. But let me know what you think about this episode. That was okay for me. I think I did not want Caesar to die. I think they could have won the battle together, won the war together, but that's not how the author wanted it to go. So let me know what you think about this in the comments, and we'll see you for the next one. Until then, bye bye.